Okay, friends, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a very tall bird picture. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our paper the tall way, which another word for that is vertical. So vertical just means that it's tall or going up and down. So if it was this way, this would be a horizontal picture. This is vertical. So we're making a vertical picture. And we're going to fold this in half the longest way. So we're going to keep it tall so it's really, really tall and narrow. This is also called a hot dog fold. So if you have not learned the hot dog fold, this is it. Now, if you struggle with folding, you might need to ask for help to go to the next step. So all you have to do, and let me show you again. You take your paper and you fold it in half, and you want to try to make sure your corners match up to where you get a really long rectangle. Okay. So we're going to draw a couple different things on here. So we're going to start with the first one. We're going to draw right here, we're going to draw a big circle. Okay. Now, depending on where your circle is, this side looks like it has the most room for a beak. So I'm going to draw a triangle coming off of that. On the top, I'm going to go flop, flop, flop. And then I'm going to give him a little tail, flop, flop, flop. I'm going to draw a circle for an eye and put another little circle inside of it that I'm then going to color in. And I'm going to make a wing that goes flop, flop. Now you can make him a happy bird or an angry bird, depending on how you color it in. And then from our bird's body, we're going to go from here all the way to the bottom of our paper. And we're going to do that twice. So it looks like a big, super long number 11. We're going to go zig up, zag down, zig up, zag down to make our birdie's feet. And then right here in the middle, you're going to make a dot. You're going to make two of them because those are our birdie's knees. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip that paper over. We're going to draw a triangle this time. And whatever side you want to draw the beak on, I'm going to draw the beak over here. And his mouth is pointed upwards, like, excuse me. This eye right here with another circle inside. And this one has a flop, flop, flop around the top. Little tail back here. And I'm not going to put it around the point. I'm going to start at the point and go flop, flop, flop. I'm going to make a little wing right here. And again, two number 11s. Not two number 11s. Two number 1s to make an 11. And we zig up. And we zag down. Same thing here, zig up, zag down. And then we give our bird knees to where they can bend their knees. Now, we've got two birds on our paper. We are now going to flip our paper over. And we're going to draw two more shapes. We're going to draw a square or a rectangle shape. And this one is going to have a flop, flop, flop on top. A little flop, flop, flop for a tail. A circle for an eye. A little flop, flop for a little baby wing. And then little tiny beaky beak. He's a little happy guy. And we're going to do another 11. And then we go zig up, zag down. Zig up, zag down. And then dot for a knee, dot for a knee. Okay. And then we've got one more we're going to make because we've got space one more. And I think you should try a shape that we haven't done before. And this is called a hexagon. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to fold my paper in half on the other way. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to show you how to draw this new shape. So starting at the top of your paper, you're going to draw a line that goes like that. And then after that, you're going to draw a line that goes out and a line that goes out. Then you're going to draw a line that goes in and a line that goes in. Now this is looking kind of like a zigzag on the side here. And then we're going to do another flat line here. Now this is a hexagon. A hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sides. And then inside here, we're going to draw an eye Over here, we're gonna add a little triangle beak. On the top, I'm gonna make little tiny little, one more. And then over here, a little flop, flop, flop for a tail. Inside here, little birdie wing. And then, as always we've done before, we make one, then a second one, and then we zig up, zag down, zig up, zag down. And so we should have 4 birds. We have 2 birds on this side, and we have 2 birds on this side. Now, before we finish, if you look at my birds, I did not make them super tiny. If you make them too tiny, guess what? You're going to have a really hard time coloring this in. So let's try to be more careful. Oh, I forgot knees. There we go. So we've got birds and 2 birds. And if they look kind of like angry birds, it's kind of the fun part. All right, friends, don't color these in. We're going to work on that tomorrow. All right, my friends, have a great day.